Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll talk about some of the new stuff coming out from NAB by Blackmagic, because I am kind of a Blackmagic fanboy. I am so heavily invested in Blackmagic gear anyways. So, out of the press conference, there was like 3 things that I was interested in. There was a lot of switches and ATEM switches up to 8K, and I'm not really that interested in that, so I didn't care too much about that. So the first thing, number one thing that came out from the press conference that I think is very, very nice is the new update to Davinci Resolve 16. It has a ton of new features. They did introduce a new tab into the software, a cut tab, where it's supposed to be a faster way of, or a different way of editing. I haven't tried it yet. I'm downloading it right now, so I'll make a video about the new tab and how that functions. Or maybe I'll just do a video with my first tryout, not knowing anything about it, and see if I can figure it out. Let's do that. I'll make that video. And then some of the other features. There was a lot of new features for Fairlight, or a new feature where you can kind of remove, if you have a person in your shot, you can remove him completely with a new system. You have been able to do this before, but that took a little bit of tweaking. I did some videos about how to remove junk from your frame you don't want. You can have that, they'll be up in the cards up here somewhere, and then you can have a look at that. Yeah, mostly that's, I'm sure there's a ton of other stuff. I haven't looked through all the notes yet. It's just, I'm happy that they actually did this thing. The second thing they did were a kind of a couple of years ago, they did this, the control surface, or the color surface. I have one right here. I am going to do a video about that as well. But they did announce a new keyboard for editing. I couldn't figure out if that was specific for the new tab, or you can use that in the edit tab, which is still there. But you know, it looks like something out of the 80s. I like the 80s, so it looks pretty good. It's around $1,000, I think. So I might look into that. I'm not quite sure if I actually would need to edit that way, but it's interesting, and I'm happy that they are trying out new things for the consumers and trying out new things for the filmmakers, so we can get efficient and faster in editing, because that is, of course, what we want to do. And that's why they made the new tab, of course, as well. And the last thing they announced is for the Blackmagic Pocket 4K cinema camera. I have it right here. And it's a battery grip. So you can attach this to your camera, and it's supposed to give you about 2 hours of record time. And that's of course better than what we have now. Now we can do around 50 minutes on the camera. The one downside of this, I guess, is if you're invested into having rigs or cages and that stuff, I don't think that would fit on. And also one thing I think is I don't know if it's strange, but maybe it's a shame, I don't know. So it is this grip, and you can then take out a tray, and there is like 2 batteries in, and the batteries they're using are Sony batteries and not the Canon LP-E6 batteries, which we have a ton of by now. So you have to have like another battery system. And I think that's, yeah, it'll be just fine, because it uses these Sony ones. I use those for my aperture lights, so I have a bunch of those, but I'm not sure I'm going to get this thing. It's going to be available, I think, around September or something like that. They weren't sure yet. And it will be around $275 or something like that. So that is just a quick video about all the stuff happening at NAB from Blackmagic. Other companies, of course, are doing a lot of things, but I'm mostly interested in the Blackmagic things. So again, there will be some more videos coming out very soon. I am, again, downloading DaVinci Resolve 16, and I'll have a look at that. And yeah, let's see you in the next video. Have a pleasant day.